Hi, this is Josh Marshall from TPM Media. It's Friday, February 8th, 2008, and this is episode 4 of our Weekend Clip Extravaganza. Now, just to start, we've got to be frank with you that TPMtv is just not going to be as funny as it used to be because, as you know, Mitt Romney has now dropped out of the presidential campaign. You know, recently on the Clip Extravaganza, we've talked about the Who Let the Dogs Out incident down in Florida. There's the layoff cackle, a bunch of different examples of things. But with Mitt hitting the road, we thought we'd do a little Mitt Clip retrospective just to see all the entertainment that his campaign and Mitt himself brought us over recent months. You know, Mitt certainly didn't have an easy time of it. A lot of people forget now that Mitt was prominently endorsed by bathroom Senator Larry Craig, you know, before all that incident happened. And here, Mitt had to deal with what had happened. And take a look.
Yeah, I think it reminds us of Mark Foley and Bill Clinton. I think it reminds us of the fact that people who are elected to public office continue to disappoint. We've seen disappointment in the White House, we've seen it in the Senate, we've seen it in Congress, and frankly, it's disgusting.
And the truth is, you know, Mitt couldn't even really catch a break from his fellow candidates.
Last night, you seemed to take hits from just about everyone on that stage.
Wasn't that great? It was terrific.
Governor, don't try and characterize my position. Of course, this war has not
Which
been
one?
Let me make my point. It was that does happen from time to time. But let me.
When you change issues from positions on
Senator,
issues from time to time, you will get misquoted. Yeah. I just want to say to Governor Romney, we disagree on a lot of issues, but I agree you are the candidate of change.
All of them jumping on, and it seems like they have almost a visceral dislike of you.
You know, if it wasn't his fellow candidates jerking Mitt's chain, he had the press always harassing him, you know, jumping on him for like some little quote that didn't happen to be true or some position he changed or something like that. Like here, check this out with, you know, Mitt's talking about his lifetime as a hunter.
I support the Second Amendment. I purchased a gun when I was a young man. I've been a hunter pretty much all my life.
There's some scrutiny over that comment, in part because he said, I've been a hunter pretty much all my life, and he's been hunting twice.
Right. I'm not a big game hunter. I've made it very clear. I've always been, if you will, a rodent and rabbit hunter, all right? Small varmints, if you will.
You know, another example is a guy like Mitt, 60 years old. He's had this impressive career in business. He saved the Olympics and so forth and all that. He can't even get away with torturing his dog once or twice.
Back in 1983, you took your Irish setter, Seamus, on a 12-hour road trip tied to the roof of your car.
No, not quite like that. Yeah.
Let me finish. Okay. In a kennel, inside a kennel.
Yes.
Okay, question. What were you thinking?
This is a completely airtight kennel, and mounted on the top of our car. He climbed up there regularly, enjoyed himself.
And my personal favorite was when Mitt explained how what his sons are doing to fight the war on terror. Instead of enlisting, they're campaigning for Mitt.
My sons are all adults, and they've made their decisions about their careers, and they've chosen not to serve in the military and active duty. One of the ways my sons are showing support for our nation is helping to get me elected because they think I'd be a great president.
But, you know, rounding it all up, when I think back on Mitt's campaign, the time that Mitt and I sort of virtually spent together as I covered the race, I'll remember his deep inner humorlessness and animatronic approach to campaigning.
Senator McCain's ad was pretty tough. Actually, I thought Mike's chairman was a little tougher. He said he wanted to kick my teeth in, and I only commented that, well, don't touch my hair. That's all I said.
Mitt Romney, Governor Romney, reports of your death premature.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, pretty silly, actually.
Don't try and characterize my position. Of course, this war has not
Which
been
one?
You know, we're wise to talk about policies and not to make personal attacks.
Well, it's not.
When you change issues from positions on issues from time to time, you will get misquoted.
Yeah. Senator, is there a way to have this about issues and not about personal attacks? I hope so.
You are the candidate of change.
May I make a comment? One, it's the continued personal barbs are interesting but unnecessary.
So that's it for Mitt. You know, some people say that he got out relatively early here because he wants to maintain his viability for 2012. So all I can say is, Mitt, we'll be waiting for you. We loved it the first time. I'm sure it'll be even better the second time. I'm Josh Marshall from TPM Media, and we'll talk to you next week.
Museum of Information, of Innovation. Wow, that's powerful, I'll tell you.